I got to be honest. I hate that fucking card.
And we will open this up to the public as well. Anybody else that wants to work the card. What do we got? 13 matches or 14?
Hey, listen. That is ridiculousness what I'm looking at with that card. Ridiculousness. Wow. Absolute absurdity.
14 matches.
14 matches. A lot of them go 20 to 30 minutes. If you could do your math, that's a 7-hour fucking card. You guys can't even watch Braveheart for 3.5 hours with an A-list fucking celebrity in Hollywood behind it to make it interesting. Yet we're supposed to bring in new people with a 7-8 hour fucking card? Are you crazy?
Whoa. We don't do no bashing of the card on this show, man. Ingrid Tersey is listening. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, guess what? More isn't always better. Sometimes creating quality and breaking it up into like 2-3 cards, or editing, sometimes maybe making an edit shit down and then put the really good shit out there that needs to be heard. But if these matches, I've seen super matches go 40 minutes long for one match. Let's just say 20 minutes to a half hour times 14. Do the fucking math. You're talking a 7-hour card. That's crazy town. Try to get a new person to watch it for more than 2-3 hours. They don't even watch the Super Bowl that long.
Yeah.
All right, I'm telling you, more isn't better.
I think it's a great card. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah. Who you in bed with, Travis? Who you in bed with?
All right, here we go. Where do we start? Oh, you got the paperwork ready?
Yeah, is that on the screen? Yeah, here we go.
I'm saying, are you writing it down, or are we just going to act like we know it?
Well, hold on. I need a pen. 1 second.
Oh, man, shit.
All right, we can start.
Let's start. Where are you?
So,
I gotta get a paper because I'm gonna write this down just to entertain everybody, even though half the guys on this card I don't even know. Izzy, can you give me a paper and a pen, please?
We didn't expect you to win. It's really to see how close I am to being perfect, like I usually am with these cards. The only mistake I made was Brzezinski and Sochi. Sasha.
No, I've seen you fuck up a few times.
What's he talking about, Artem?
I talked to you one time about Dennis being an alien at Zlotty, and I told you I thought Dave could beat him, and that was exactly the year that Dave did it. And you were like, "You're crazy." You're like, "Boy, you crazy. He from another fucking planet." And then I was like, "I think Dave's got something for him." And then Dave did, and I was right. Just like I'm right about whooping Artem's ass, left-handed.
Whoa! Hey, that'll be good for the card.
Rob. I just see the date. The ball's in your court.
All right, so let's start in the bottom. Let's start at the bottom. What? Tell us the first match.
You want to go left or right?
I don't care. Just make sure we stay with it.
All right. We'll go from the right bottom corner. Valikovic Kitty versus Eiderhan. Not sure the name, but he's the guy that pulled Mindaugas.
Fuck, man. That's like, I don't even know who these people are.
Well, I pulled this Valiko in Dubai, and he's fucking strong. So I'm assuming the way it all went down, because you guys not going to know, but I'm going to go with this Valiko on this one just because.
What's this guy? Is one of them from Kazakhstan?
One of them from Kazakhstan, one of them from Georgia.
All right, I'll go Kazakhstan on this one.
I'll go Georgia.
Them fucking Kazakhstan people.
Go Georgia as well.
All right.
All right.
Me and Travis go Georgia on this one. So Valiko for the win here, and
Kazakhstan. I'm gonna do Kazakhstan on number one.
Rob gonna go with either hand. All right, now more familiar. We're gonna go Marcel Barboza and Oleg Petrenko right-handed.
Oh,
that's a great match. I will go Petrenko. I think Marcel will be good early, but he'll run out of gas and he'll foul the shit out of himself. So Petrenko for the win.
Yeah, I almost mirror that. I think Marcio is probably the stronger horsepower and aggressor, but I think the poise and as it goes on over the long rounds, Petrenko might gain some ground. I hate to do it. I love Marcio, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I'm definitely
Petrenko.
rooting for Marcio, but this Petrenko dude's the real deal, man.
Yeah, and he comes from he's not some scrub that popped out of nowhere. He comes from a good school. Like that place he comes from breeds nothing but horses. So you got to assume he's of the same pedigree.
Okay. My bad, fellas. My bad. Okay, so we go with Oleg. Now, Robbie Topi pulling Pradines.
Yeah, Americ Pradines.
Emmerich Pradines. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I was offered that earlier and I pussied out on that. So I'm gonna go with Pradines.
Who you pulling, Pradines?
Well, I was offered that like way like last summer, and
Yeah.
Pradines can come down to 105.
He's been super legit for a long time, and I think he's good both-handed, but I think he might be better left-hand.
He's a little left-handed. Yeah.
Yeah, and because of his obnoxious speed and top roll that I remember him for, so of course I haven't seen him in a long time, but because of what I remember him for, I'm gonna go with him.
I'll do what I normally do, and if I'm not sure, I always go against the American. So I will go with Virginia.
Hey, I saw a video that was hilarious that I almost put as a short that Don Fry was talking about Russians. You know who Don Fry is from the old school UFC?
Of course.
He was talking about Russians. He had a hilarious clip about Russians, but it was basically all of Eastern Europe what he was talking about. It was hilarious. It was like a 1 minute short. So anybody who's on the chat, if you look up Don Fry's opinion on Russians, it's pretty fucking funny. He's a party animal too. That's my kind of dude.
Alrighty, so okay, we all go with Pradines, Irakli Zirkashvili, and Paul Lynn. Right hand.
I gotta do it, man. If I'm gonna win the money on a bet, it's just a stylistic thing, man. I really gotta look at Irakli.
Yeah, no doubt that Irakli is better unless you have a personal relationship with Paul Lynn. You are going with Irakli. And since I have a personal relationship with my man Paul Lynn, I'm saying let's fucking go, Paul Lynn. Win this motherfucker and become. Listen, Paul Lynn is on his way to be in the top 10 ever lived at arm wrestling. And for him to do that in America, only because of this kind of series right here, and the fact that he is absolutely racking up international competition, 3-4 major names a year. If this fucking guy can beat these guys at this level here, right, that Irakli, oh man, there's a million of them over there for him to remain on this card for the next 5 years. So,
but who are you putting down for the bet?
Say it again.
Who are you actually what name are you putting down for the bet when we go revisit this?
What name are we putting down for the bet?
Yeah,
I am putting Paul Lynn. Paul Lynn. I'm sorry. Paul Lynn. Paul Lynn.
All right. How about you, Artem?
Well, tough one too, but Paul's right felt totally different. Like as we last Paul, so I'm gonna go with Paul, even though I do see that Irakli going to be tough, but I'm going to believe in Paul in this one. And
that's how good Paul. That's how good of a guy Paul Lynn is. Is that, you know what I mean? All things, maybe he's not. He'd have to be. It had to be more than 60-40, and for me, it's probably rationale 57-43. But that 10% is easy for me to make up because I know this guy.
Nobody asked about personal because personal. Like Irakli's body language, he's not my favorite type of person to be around. But Paul is, America's most loved arm wrestler. I just think stylistically, and when you look at how they line up,
Paul Lynn hater. We don't care. We're going with Paul Lynn, motherfucker. Let's go.
Here we go.
Just say your fucking piece. Who you going with?
You just said your fucking piece, bed fucking warmer.
Yeah, we're only allowed to say our piece on one guy. You said your piece just now about somebody that I went to.
Travis, when I got the invite on the Zoom call, there was also a waiver with it. They said I could say whatever the fuck I want.
Hey,
let's go. Next one.
Artem, stop sending that waiver out. Let's go. Next one.
Next one. This one's easy for me.
Hold on, Rob. Who do you got? You got Rackley?
I got a Rackley.
I got you, hater. Matt Mask and Wagner Bortolado are right-handed.
Matt Mask.
Man, I never, ever vote for Matt Mask because I'm just never impressed with his talent level. Love the human being. But man, I feel like Wagner is such a sloppy fucking coming forward. We're so sloppy. I'm going with Matt Mask. Let's go, Matt Mask.
Yeah, he's gonna give up so much everything that it's easy ground for Matt to make real easy. It's not left-handed. I'd be a different opinion.
Right-handed, he can. He probably can. I'm going Matt.
Yeah.
Who did Wagner beat last right-handed at East versus West?
I don't recall watching him pull right-handed too much.
Really? Okay. Fuck.
No, I could be wrong. I just know that his arm that he's really made like world stage. He's had some good right-handed wins. He's not some chump. He's really strong. But like I think Matt is really built to take those areas away from him.
Hold on. What was Wagner and Farid?
The guy is really strong. No doubt about it. No, even right hand. Like if you fall into like a hook match with him, he's not some punk.
All right. Well, I was kind of thinking Wagner, but I guess it sounds like Matt Mask over here. So Matt Mask, you're gonna give him one more chance.
Yeah, we could be deadly wrong about this. Matt Mask could get two.
All right, next one. Let's go.
And people, okay.
This one's tough for me.
All right, Artem Tainov and Zurab Taberidze. That one is really easy for me. Artem wins it pretty easy.
Yeah, what I don't understand is this dude was arm wrestling in the spring. A couple months later, broke his fucking arm. Now, is this left hand or right hand?
That's left-handed. That's different hand.
Oh, okay. So I was like, didn't he break his right arm?
He tore his right bicep, didn't he? Oh, he broke it. He broke it. He broke his right arm.
Left hand. We have to specify arms because right-handed, I would have favored if he was healthy, Zurab. But left-handed, yeah, I'm with you, Tainov.
Travis, just agree with me so you can win the money. Because
no, I definitely am going with Zurab, right? Because he's done broke his right arm, so that means he's only been focused on his left arm. His left arm's going to be crazy strong.
Yeah,
I'm going with Zurab.
He just pulled Jason Constantini in Canada, and he looked a little worse than I did against him left-handed.
Okay, I'll take the other guy then. Just you. I appreciate that, Artem.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
I feel like I'm going against two guys, and you guys are going to split the money.
Show.
We're going to open this up to everybody to send their picks in, so we might have a big pot by the time it's over.
All right, let's go right to the next one. Zok, Oleg.
And Tudberidze. Not sure Tudberidze first name. But
yeah, so he's Georgian, right?
Yeah. It's hard.
But how could you bet against the abnormality of Oleg in knowing what his capacity could be? So I gotta go Oleg.
Yeah,
I agree. I think Oleg answers more questions as he keeps arm wrestling more. I think he's more informed now than coming back, in the last couple
of years. We also know that his level is just about cresting at the very highest level a left hand could reach, but he's in a weight category.
Let's go with Oleg. I'll go with Oleg.
Except if he was pulling Artem, he'd be in fucking deep shit. But everyone else, no way.
Thank you, Rob. Appreciate you.
Artem feel Paul in. What's the next match?
Brandon Daniels want to mention that Tainov whooped Travis 12 years ago at Zloty Overalls.
He did.
Random.
Yeah, but that kid's been like a world champ for like 15 years now.
Yeah.
But he
did come to the United States with big balls and big dick, thinking he was going to slap old man Crazy George around at the Arnolds, and he bounced off him. Crazy George is my hero.
Yeah, I think all of our heroes, everybody.
I want to hear Travis in this. And Daniel Prokopchuk and Mindaugas.
I mean, I love Mindaugas to death, but no motherfucking chance, right? I don't know what the fuck kind of rules where Mindaugas could somehow get his hand, but I don't see him beating him now with his hand unless Daniel really ain't that good righty and he's just a left-handed. I'm going with Daniel. I'm going with Daniel every time, all the time. I don't care who he's pulling.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. They do have a long history, but it's not like they're both new guys and one guy's like progressing on a different path. They both have a lot of experience. And I think if something was going to happen by now, it might have happened. I think this is the John Brzenk, Ron Bass story where some shit could happen, but more often than not, John Brzenk was the dude. And I think Daniel Prokopchuk in this situation is the John Brzenk.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Mindaugas want to make sure that he solidifies it now with some type of upset or want to make sure like he beats him. But yeah, I feel like Daniel is a way safer bet. So I'm with Daniel too, even though Mindaugas may pull it off. I'm not really against that.
Mindaugas is a fucking dog if he does.
All right. So right-handed, we got David Samusha and what's Artur Mayurov? I think that's the name.
Yeah,
all right, I'll jump in.
I mean, I know that
Dmitry Mayurov.
Ingen puts this guy, and the truth is the truth, is that he has won, 6 world title defenses, but 3 of them against, just pretty good American guys. So the truth is, I think the guy's going to have trouble moving up. So I'm going with Arthur.
Wait, this is his title match, though, right?
Yeah.
In his class?
It's the higher class title match.
Right, welterweight world title.
All right, so which class did he flush out, though? There's one class he totally flushed out.
The class underneath the welterweights, whatever they call that.
Okay, all right. So that's different because I'm thinking like he flushed out the class, and I'm not too up to date on the world level of guys, but I mean, I don't want to go against David because I don't know about this guy. And I know that this guy's been just beating everybody, including many WAF champions, and a few pounds isn't going to make a difference in my opinion.
Guys in the chat, it's Dmitry Mayurov, and I think that match is because Dmitry won like qualifiers, but I don't think he won like the final qualifier in Istanbul. But I think that's why he's up there. So I think David is just much stronger person, to be honest.
Well, I heard something about him winning a tournament back in 2018 with a lot of like WAF studs in it, like Plamen Dimitrov and a bunch of other guys. But 5 years is a long time. Yeah. And when you get that ring rust on you, and Samusha's been fucking smoking it, it's gonna be hard for me to bet against him, especially with the team he comes from and how durable he is. I mean, in enduring. So I'm gonna go with him.
All right, I'm going with Samusha as well. I think there's. Yeah. I'm looking at Dmitry accomplishments. Like he's like took second place at Europeans and shit. Like he did some good stuff. But yeah, I think.
And he's heavy, right? He's heavier.
No. He's pretty light. I feel like they're the same.
Yeah, but that's just weight. Like the Samusha is built different than guys that are even heavier than him.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll lose that one then. Let's go.
Well, what's gangster about Samusha too? If you talk to those Georgians, like he's apparently like doesn't train, goes to the clubs, drinks and shit, and then comes to arm wrestle once in a while. So
yeah, he's my Georgian fucking stepbrother.
Love it.
I feel like if you talk to Georgians, y'all all can be related as far as the clubbing goes and drinking.
Yeah, man. Maybe I'm in the wrong place and I just need a good team.
You should have been at East versus West with Doug Ehrlich when he went out drinking with them and shit.
Yeah, I didn't get none of that fun shit when I went there. Everybody moved around like they were like contracted zombies.
No, we had the gas. Didn't we have the gas problem?
Yeah. Begin after.
Yeah, the hotel was about to blow up. I went to the club and I told them I was coming back, and then the alarm went off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was about to go off.
All right, so we're getting into some hot shit. You got Ivan Matushenko and Reno Masic.
So I heard about this kid Reno.
Who is it? Marchenko and who?
Reno.
Oh man, this is awesome. And it's right-handed.
Left.
I'm going
left. You
Marchenko.
gotta specify that.
So what we got? Marchenko heavy.
I'm going Ivan. I'm going Marchenko. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? The other kid got a real good skeleton. He seems like from what I've seen, he's a big kid.
Dude, he built.
But I just think I've never seen Matyashenko really get rolled either. He always gets the hook on everybody. His hook is like a textbook. If you want to study someone how to sink a hook without a really big hand in efficiency, it's Ivan Matyashenko. So I'm going back him.
Yeah, if you have enough balls to be there with your hand completely relaxed, yeah, that's the dude.
But he always gets his cup too. Always.
Yeah. Well, everybody, it's super annoying to pull him because there's no side pressure, right? There's no cupping.
Is he a dead loader?
It's super relaxed. Everything relaxed. He gives you the center. He gives you the back pressure.
So he's all reaction time.
Super relaxed, super fast. Yeah, there's no pressure.
Have you ever felt him?
No, but I've been told like you can see it, but you've been told like how it's so annoying because he's so relaxed.
Yeah, he looks super non-threatening. He's not like one of these visual beasts that like scares you with their physicality. But he gets in there, and when he's in there, he's strong as shit. What's that?
He reminds me of me a lot, snapping people on a hook like.
Yeah, you know what? He is. He's got a really good like sixth sense for the game. But when he's there, he's strong as fuck. Like he's enduring and strong. So I'm gonna be hard pressed. I mean, I know the other kid's supposed to be real good, but I'll go with Ivan.
Plus, he's like basically RVJ of Russia, supernatural, but like his biceps are smaller than yours. That's why we question Europe.
Right, because we all know I'm on gear, right?
My apologies for misconceptions. All right, so we all going for Ivan. John Brzenk and Krasimir, right-handed.
Man, John Brzenk could actually lose this, but I don't fuck with no Krasimir, so I'm going with John Brzenk.
Based on what I feel like is a little bit of a wear and tear process, and I don't want to say decline because I don't want to take away from Krasi. I think Krasi's a little more active, and he's always been close to that John echelon, and I just think he's got time on his side. I'm going to go with Krasi on this one based on what I've seen. And that sounds very anti-American, but when we're making a wager, we got to be truthful with ourselves. Because if I want to go pump Donald Trump and some Bruce Springsteen and Born in the USA, I can get fucking down like that. But we got to be real here, guys.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty dick move voting against John, but whatever. Go ahead.
I saw what you did to him on ESPN. I was in the stages as a fan when you slapped him and turned him to the dark side. I was there as a brand new arm wrestler in 2004. I paid the tickets to go watch it. I was 6 months deep in the sport. And you slapped John 3 in a row on ESPN at the Pac Sun at Mohegan Sun, and then next thing you know, John was 250 pounds. So who's the real dick here?
I don't like talking about myself, but yes, that indeed. Yeah.
You fucking gave him the Luke Skywalker treatment. You sent him to the dark side.
Man, that's awesome. Man, I just looked at John and Sasha. Man, I don't know. I might have to go with Krasimir on this one.
I'm with you.
Johnny, come on, man.
Well, Travis, I got you on John right here. Don't you worry about it.
I'm not a traitor. I'm going with Johnny.
I understand, but I ain't got money like you and Rob.
Hey, many losers went down on their laurels. I'm with you. Let's go.
Yeah, I still think I want a delusional thing. John got it, but that what him and Sasha did, shaky.
Yeah, and you know what? You almost never see Krasi. Almost. Now, Krasi lost to Dave Chafee and a real fired up version of Marcio Barbosa, but Marcio's got wins on John, and you almost never see Krasi get top rolled. He's got a good hand protection.
Yeah.
And he's very rarely out endured. So if it stops, man.
He gets opened up. Yeah, I got you.
I got you. Yeah. Next one.
All right,
This one's a tough one.
Alojan Muradov and Yevgeny Prudnik left-handed.
I tell you, man, the arm wrestling world, left-handed, better hope that Prudnik exposes the technical problems of this kid. Because if not, this is the guy. If this guy can't get tricked into getting top rolled and he can slap this guy in the hook. I mean, this kid, this is the third time I watched this kid. This motherfucker's amazing. Not even close when
But
Corey.
can we give a little shout out and be respectful to the fact that this is who Cody Merritt pulled, right?
Yeah.
But listen, let's be honest. Cody was in that shit.
Was he though for like what?
I disagree. I think that was.
You don't
terrible
think Cody was in that? You don't
No,
think
it wasn't close.
that was?
No, wasn't close.
Let me tell you something. About 1 more percent in that match was different. It was close. You didn't really see that.
No, I didn't. And the guy's only 235 pounds.
Well, I mean, he comes from a nation where arm wrestling tables are in the fucking school. I mean, I get it.
Dude, that dude there is a different motherfucker, man. If he's able to get Prudnik and not show some sort of a technical weakness, the sky's the limit. This guy might be the champ.
I saw him get flat-handed with Cody. That's not saying Cody's not strong. It's just not quite. Yeah, go to it, please. Yeah, once it was hooked.
He catches him.
Wait a minute.
That's the first.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
First
it's
one.
Not fast forward though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I mean I'll show you the rest of them. Yeah. Hold on.
No, I just want to see. I thought he got flattened out.
Elbow foul.
I'm just saying it's not a total blowout. You guys been the game.
No. It is a total blowout. That's what we're showing you.
All right.
So you already saw one of them that was real bad. Let's see here. This better be
That
your
was
match.
on fast forward time, Travis.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Look at that's flattened. As soon as you hit the pump and you're gonna repump, it's not that far off. It's not that far. And this is fast forward.
Yeah, I weighed that man by 100 pounds.
Okay, so are we gonna talk about close or are we gonna talk about poundages?
I'm just saying, this kid's amazing, man. That's all I'm saying.
I never said he wasn't. I'm just saying I never said he wasn't. I'm saying Cody did a good job with him.
He better get exposed as a technical kind of to being, slightly unaware, and he better have something opened up, because if not, if they just go arm to arm, I don't think it's going to be close for anybody.
I think Prudnik will beat him arm to arm.
Oh my goodness!
I'm actually going to back Prudnik in this one.
I will take Alojan.
All right. So you write that shit down, Artem.
So he picks Alojan. I got you.
I got Prudnik.
You got Prudnik. Yeah, I mean, I see how I think Prudnik should be different stylistically and all that, and he might have some more shit than Cody does. But man,
he's got a lot more arm.
He got also.
I don't know if he has a lot more arm than Cody, but I do think he's way more sophisticated. His timing's better, his leverage. I think he definitely has a chance. So, but we'll see. I mean, I hope actually that I'm wrong about that and Prudnik wins, because if not, this is the problem.
Yeah, I'm going with Alojan, but yeah, I don't know how really close it's gonna be, but yeah, I think Alojan is a safe bet over here. So me and Travis and Alojan. But if Prudnik I see what Travis is saying. If Evgeny better beat him, so Alojan doesn't look that scary for the left-handed people.
Just give it to her.
Yeah,
Take it.
His weight class, especially his weight class.
Give it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy. Stop.
Well, I mean,
Don't put it on the tree, please.
He's already looking too scary for the weight class, but for even overall, everybody left-handed. Me and you established that left-handed doesn't exist really, so he is the guy.
Yeah.
All right, so We get into the hot ones. Todd Hutchings and David Dedican, right-handed.
I will be going with Todd Hutchings for the rest of my life.
I'm
No
going.
matter who he's pulling, I'm going with Todd Hutchings.
I'm going to start on this one too, especially after seeing the training video. Todd won that trash talk.
I didn't see any videos, but I think there is an absolute lane that seems to be what a lot of people in Europe take that has proven vulnerable at that level with Todd. So I'm going to go with David.
You think David hooks him and beats him?
There's certain types of hooks,
so
but if you put them palm up, I think if the wrist is strong enough and he goes palm up, there's an absolute lane there, yes. I mean, you saw what Evgeny did, you saw what Zoloev did, and you've seen what Rustam has done historically. Do I think David can do that?
That's the old Todd Hutchins, not this guy.
Well, everybody's the old guy as far as when I'm done with this conversation. The guy who got on this conversation is the old guy. We're all living in the future. So
not this guy. Yeah, this guy's
yeah. Listen, he beat Ongarbayev, which was a very good boost for the resume. But I knew Ongarbayev didn't have the goods to press him, and he didn't have the goods to turn a palm up. It was a great match for him. I don't think it's the same thing with David.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, Todd Hutchins, how many years can you pull before you reinvent yourself? You've been pulling 30 years.
Well, he already reinvented himself stylistically, I think. That's already and he got.
You think so? How so?
Well, I mean, he already saying like he already knows he's not a hooker. He's just a bad top roller, and he pulls like so, right? And his power.
He's been watching Travis Bagent seminar videos repeatedly.
And his power level is definitely different right now too.
Hey, Travis, we could play the game. Instead of inserting pronate on every time we want to answer a technical question, we can answer Travis Bagent. I like that game because actually that's a more technical, insertable question. Because why not? Why not do it? Because you do it for us. So let us all play the fucking game.
Of course. Of course. What are we at? Last match? What we got?
Match. Artem Orzov and Alex Kurdecha, left-handed. Rob,
I don't know enough about these two guys.
Okay.
I mean, I know about them, but I just don't know how they stack up.
I know Artem's a champ, but I also believe that Alex is big enough to be the overall champ, right-handed and left-handed. He's one of the few people, him, Levon, Devin, maybe Vitaly and Ermis, but not really. But those guys have the length and the size. So I believe from an arm wrestling standpoint, it's better for us that there is a giant left-handed. Because I think Artem leaves the door open a little bit. Maybe it was because of the soup diet and the fact that he wasn't 100%. But with all things considered, I'm saying Alex is too big.
I agree.